Hi, my name is Max Kaufer. I'm a catcher here at IMG Academy. I'm in the class of 2023 and I'm committed to Texas A&M. This is what's in my baseball bag.
What's up guys, I'm Hype and I had to jump into this video real quick to ask for a huge favor. If you could, please subscribe to the channel and give this video a thumbs up. It's a huge help on growing the channel and it pays for trips just like this down to Orlando. It costs a lot of money to travel and film with a lot of these guys, so if you could, it's free. Subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up. Thanks. Back to the video.
So we'll start out with the gloves. This is my Gamer All-Star Pro Elite. Must is the wrist guard. Not necessarily like for protection, just for like looks, you know. Everybody knows. And honestly though, it feels like really good on your wrist. Like it feels like more secure. If you're a catcher and you don't have one of these, like you're missing out. The tan one, I'm not a fan at all. It's got to be the black one. This one's just like something about it. It's a loud glove. Everything's in the pocket. And you got, it's kind of like my backup, use it like off the machine, in bullpen, stuff like that. It's like the IMG custom glove that we got. It's the Yadier Molina edition. Heart of the Hide, again, got the wrist guard on here, you know, obviously just for looks. Got the camo mesh, gold labels. You know, I feel like I did a pretty good job. Definitely, you know, up there for best glove in the academy, but we'll move on. Got my sunglasses, 100%. I think they're pretty nice. They gave them to us at IMG. Comfortable, light, shield the sun, look cool, you know, checks all the boxes. Next we got the bats. Got my metal bat. Since we're in high school right now, this is what I've been using. Goods One Piece. It's like 2021 or something like that. You know, got to bring the pine tar nice and high for looks. You know, it's not even sticky anymore, but looks pretty cool. And then the grip, it's a tennis grip. Very comfortable. Like I like to do the tapered knob. Make sure it's like nice and short. Looks pretty cool. And my wood bats, both of the like the same model, same color, all that. Chandler CC13, best bat, hands down. These bats don't break. Like they're like bomb bats, except they're not. These bomb bats are stupid. But yeah, again, tennis grip, great feeling bat. It's just like the best bat you can buy. Move on to the bag. We'll start with the gear, I guess. I got like a little combination of like the gear I got. I have the All-Star legs. At IMG you have to wear Under Armour, but like they let you wear All-Star, but I kind of like the legs from All-Star with the chest from Under Armour, and then obviously the helmet from Under Armour too. It's pretty nice, gets the job done, very comfortable. That's about it. Catchers, make sure you're taping your leg guards. You got like the long, adjustable straps hanging off. Not a good look. Not a good look. Make sure it's taped, clean. It's a necessity. Next we'll go with my helmet. Standard Under Armour, got a little pine tar on the front for looks, obviously, pretty standard on the batting gloves, white Franklins, Chrome series. I feel like I've been using these since I've been using batting gloves. So, yeah. Helmet's getting kind of old, a little rattly, a little broken, strike out sometimes, gotta throw the helmet. Just, it is what it is, We'll move on. I got this little Bruce Bolt bag. I don't even think there's Bruce Bolts in here, but got the bag. Got a couple pairs of, extra pairs of batting gloves. Uh-oh. The zipper's broken? Oh, no. Rawlings Perfect Game batting gloves. Got these at the underclass All-American games. Pretty nice. Good for batting practice. Just good for an extra pair. Bruce Bolts. What can you say about Bruce Bolt? Maybe once Florida lets you do NIL, sponsor me. Yeah, there you go. Move on. Got leg guard. Got the dirtbag strap on there. Shout out Andy Parton, Trey Daly, best organization. Got the blue leg guard. Found it on the ground at IMG. I'll be honest. Move on. Got a towel. Gotta make sure you're taking care of your pitchers. They get sweaty during the game, even though it's pretty disgusting. Gotta get the sweat off you. Gatorade. It's a good drink. You guys can sponsor me too. We'll go with the one-hand bat. This bat, this gets you right. Got it. This winter, I was catching a bullpen, and instead of they wanted to pay me at the end, and I was like, wait, can I get that bat? And they were like, of course you can get the bat. Put a nice little tennis grip on there, gets the job done. Great bat. Victus, you guys can sponsor me too, taking on all the sponsorships. We'll go to the cleats. Bryce Harper's, MV3, go Phillies. Great cleats, light, pretty comfortable. They got the molded and with the spikes. I like it. Not much to say on these. Look cool. Get the job done. Got a catching training glove. Just use this off the machine. Get your hands right. Make sure you're catching in the pocket. That's about it with that. Another necessity. Gotta have the outfield shagging glove. I'm fast like lightning, so gotta show it off. Gotta show the outfielders, what I can do. So I got this glove. It's Dean Moss's old glove. So, I feel honored to have it. Let's move on. I got a couple baseballs, who doesn't have baseballs in their bag? Put those down. Move into this little side pocket. We got one leg of a tripod. Tripod broke. But, all the catchers, all the infielders, all the baseball players out there, in general, you need to have a tripod. Mine is coming in Amazon right now because obviously I only have one leg of one. But, you got to see what you're doing, be able to make adjustments, and so on. And then another necessity for catchers, whiteout. You play night games. Worst thing is the catcher getting crossed up by a pitcher. Especially when you got guys higher velo. Definitely want to know what's coming. Just throw this on your fingernails, then you can wash it off after the game. Another thing I don't have in here right now, big thing for catchers, stopwatch. Not for pop times, no one cares about those. But warming up your pitcher before the game, if you're not in a stadium or whatever like that, and you can't see the time on the board, knowing the time is a big deal. I think, timing your warm up, getting in the pen at the right time, making sure, you're getting your body loose at the right time, that all really helps when you have a stopwatch. Got the J-bands, necessity, got to be throwing gas, whipping the ball to second base. That's what it's all about. Looks pretty cool. That's about it. And then we got a weighted ball. I usually use, like, pre-game, I always use, like, the pitchers always have the weighted balls, and I, like, you know, do my driveline routine. I pretty much just have this in here, like, so, like, the outfield glove doesn't pancake. And then last but definitely not least, notebook. I use this. I keep track of, like, all my pitchers, like, you know, what's their out pitch, what do they like to start with, what are their tendencies, you know, when they're doing bad. Just like be able to read over before games, add to it after games, be able to add to it after bullpens, and just like really helps you call the game, stay on top of everything, and, you know, make sure, like, you know, you're getting the most out of your pitcher. It helps you as a catcher, but it also helps your pitcher a ton. And then the thing that's holding all my stuff in it, Adidas bag. Shout out Davion Hickson. It's his bag. He's let me borrow it. Definitely gonna forget, and I'll take it home after the year. And then, you know, little IMG name tag for, like, when you're in the airport and stuff. So, like, if they lose your bag, they can mail it back or anything like that. And that's about it. And that's what's in my baseball bag.